Hi, this is Cynthia Ortiz. It is November 28th, 2021. It is now 10:30. Mr. Perry has not stopped with the unwanted contact. And I don't know, how many times has everybody heard me scream, leave me alone, leave me alone? The same as this girl did. I was screaming it before she was, um, years before she was. So you have this here. What does that say, Mr. Perry? Can you read? Okay, so I'm going to explain something, Mr. Perry. Women are attracted to men who are normal. You repulse women. You repulse them. Women are not attracted to men who peep. Women are not attracted to men with no power to just go be normal. Just go work. Just be busy and productive, normal citizens. Women are not attracted to men who have no class and no dignity and no self-control and a low IQ. That is not something that women want. And that's what you are. And you act like you're getting away with this peeping thing. But while you're acting like that, Mr. Perry, you continue to get told on and caught and told on and caught and told on and caught. And that's never happened to you before you met me. When you mess with me, sir, you get screamed at, you get rejected, you have nothing real. There's never been a date, ever. 10 years into this, you've not been able to get even one date with me. You'll never get a date with me, ever, because you can't be normal. You're a peeping Tom. That is repulsive. That's a turnoff for women. That is not how you get a woman to want you. That is how you get a woman to not like you, to be disgusted and repulsed by you. Women don't like that kind of thing. You can't figure out how to get women to like you, can you? But let me tell you something, power guys I know. Please remember, my granddad was the power in the town where I grew up. I'm going to repeat myself, sir, because you can't seem to get it the first time. Everybody's getting very, very irritated with having to repeat the same thing over and over and over and over and over. And it doesn't click for you. It goes right over your head, doesn't it? Please leave me alone. What am I telling Michael Quinn Sullivan with Empower Texas? Right here in 2014. I was living in Dallas at the time. I was living in the Dallas area at the time. I just want him to leave me alone. All I want is for this weirdo who has nothing better to do all day but sit around and bother everybody and be a rejected wannabe troublemaker, drama queen, soap opera, trailer park trash, Jerry Springer show, nobody. I want that fucker to leave me alone. That's all I want. That's all I ask for. I want somebody who has class and dignity and self-respect and respect for the rights and wishes of others and attracts me. I'm not going to be forced into shit. You with your gaslighting thing. Let me tell you something. There's been a couple of people that, if I'm talking about Mike Neely's case, they're rude. They interrupt me or they look away. That's you. You're the only one that does that. The gaslighting thing doesn't work, sir. It pisses me off. When you piss me off, my guys go at you hard. And we start quoting everything you just said. That's how that's always been. How is it possible that you cannot look at history and spot a pattern? When you piss me off, when you bother me, when you invade my privacy, when you hack and peep, and you try to talk to me, I didn't ask you what you think. You are not asked. You know what you were asked to do? Get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life. So I'm going to tell you the latest that my guys tell me. Perry wants to get you a house with a garage. He's going around telling everybody, I just want her to have a nice car and a nice garage and a nice house. And we all know that's bullshit. He wants a garage so he can lock you up in it and you can't go anywhere. He can disable your vehicle. It's his vehicle. Whatever it is he thinks he's going to... Whatever it is he's going around telling everybody he's going to give you is nothing more than something he can use to control you. Like you're a sex slave or something. That's his thing. But guess what? I have help. You have 40 police officers on you all the fucking time. They don't want your money. They want to be able to claim, I caught that bad guy. I'm the one that caught that bitch. When you're getting quoted all the time, sir, you're not getting away with your crime. So let's do the disclaimer now. Use allegedly. Nobody's been convicted in a court of law yet. Apply the but-for standard and the reasonable person standard. If Mr. Perry wasn't bothering me, there wouldn't be a podcast. He's upset that he's getting told on. He calls it harassment. when he's getting told on, like this girl, this guy's following her. This stuff that goes on here, it's going on in Oklahoma. Mr. Perry comes here where I am. Nobody's going where he is. He hasn't had his car wrecked 4 times in 2 years. Have you? You didn't have somebody throw a brick at you on the highway, did you? You didn't have somebody giving you something in your drink, did you? You're coming here where I am. Whether you come in person or proxy, hire somebody. Mickey James, Terry Wagner, David Robertson, Joel, all these people you hired. Listen, you want to go around and tell people when she talks about Mike Neely, we want you to gaslight her. Look off the other way. Act like you're not interested. Look down, look around, be rude. David, that's your thing, isn't it? That's from your little, your little book of everything weird technique, isn't it? Doesn't work on me. Doesn't work at all. It's rude. And I know where it's coming from. It's not that person doing it. It's you telling that person to do it. We duly noted for the record. In our court, Mr. Perry, you're going to jail. Stalking is a crime. Hacking is a crime. Voyeurism is a crime. When I'm quoting you, sir, that means you're not getting away with anything, right? And by the way, you can talk to police on the phone. Mr. Perry, you can talk to police on the phone. Mr. Perry, I'm going to repeat myself again because it takes 100 times and you still don't get it. You can talk to the police on the phone, sir. Listen, you can talk to the police on the phone, Mr. Perry. Mr. Perry, stop trying to tell me what you think. I don't care. Didn't ask you. Your gaslighting thing is duly noted for the record. I want to get her a house with a car and a garage so I can lock her in it and she can't leave. Duly noted for the record. You've told everybody but me, right? You guys go around and you tell everybody behind my back, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. And you try to make it sound like you're going to do something nice for me. It's not. You're going to do something. You're going to use it to try to hurt me. That's what you want. You want to fight, and you want to fight, and you want to fight. You're not fighting for a relationship with someone who wants you. You're fighting so you can continue to bully me. And you think you're getting away with it. But if I'm quoting what you just said, you're not getting away with it, sir. You're not all there, are you? Your lights are on, but nobody's home. Things don't click for you, do they? It goes right over your head, doesn't it? You can't grasp like easy things like spotting a pattern. When you mess with me, you get caught. 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 When you mess with me, you get caught, right? You're just not all there. You can't figure that out yet. 6 years later? Every fucking day, it's the same thing. Every day, Mr. Perry, it's the same thing. Every day, it's the same thing. You don't get a date. You are a reject. You're not wanted. You're a reject. You're caught and told on, and caught and told on, and caught and told on. And you don't have anything real. It's all in your head. It's not in my head. It's in your head. It's not real. There's never been a date. There will never be a date. What you're doing is just pissing me off. That's all you're doing, sir. There's not a date. There's nothing real. You're delusional. And you go around and you tell everybody she's crazy. She's crazy. She's crazy. Is this girl crazy? Is this TikTok, is she crazy? You think she's crazy or is he crazy? She's not chasing him. He's chasing her. Terry Wagner is your guy, came to me. Robertson's your guy, came to me. Mickey James is your guy, came to me. You don't have people going to you, right? You don't have text, somebody threatening to kill you. I'm not asking you for a lie, you're asking me for a lie. You're trying to coerce me. You're not starving, I'm starving. So you have to look at the evidence, sir. Mike Neely had not a mark on him. The arrest report, the police, Escambia Police, Sheriff's Department, have on the arrest report, he had no injuries on him anywhere except a red swollen right hand. And his lip was busted from an incident that occurred after this supposed fight. Do you think she's crazy or is he crazy? All she's doing is screaming at him, leave me alone. Leave me alone. So is she the crazy one or is he? Stop slandering me. Right now, stop slandering me. Do you understand? You're not a doctor. Are you practicing medicine without a license? You're not a doctor. You don't slander me again. My doctor saw me for a year and a half. Not an hour, not 10 minutes, not 2 hours. A year and a half. She said your false arrest was a stalking escalation. All you want to do is hurt me to get attention because you can't get it any other way. You're getting caught over and over and over every fucking day. And you still go at it. You're not getting away with it, sir, if I'm repeating what you just said. When you're trying to plan a crime. Going around telling her I'm going to get her a house with a garage. I'll lock her in it. And she'll never be able to get out of slavery. Sir, slavery ended in the Civil War era. What? Get out of your covered wagon and start living in the 21st century, please. I wouldn't date a guy like you. There's no damn way. There is no fucking way. You're beneath me. You have no class. You're exactly like him. You are no different. Look at this poor girl screaming and yelling at this guy to leave her alone.
Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I'm here.
Just
leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes
No,
and I'll leave you alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you again.
Look on there. It says, and on that where it says, "Did he really just say I don't care what you want?" That's what Mr. Perry says to me every day. Doesn't matter what you want. Doesn't matter what you want. What if my guys put you in a prison, Mr. Perry, where some bubba decides you're his wife and it doesn't matter what you want? What if you get back what you're dishing out right now? You heard of karma? Have you heard of that? Please leave me alone. Karma's in all religions. Did you know that? Oh, that's right. You're a Satanist, aren't you? Are you in the occult? Going around telling everybody you love Jesus. You're a Christian, only you're not. You're in the occult, aren't you? Why can't you just be real? You expect to have something real when all you do is live in make-believe world. You know, a 1-year-old little girl can sit and watch a movie like Frozen or Toy Story or something and pretend that's her life and sit there and play with a doll. You know, you're beneath me. So far fucking beneath me, it's not even funny. Women are not attracted to men that do what you do. Listen to the words I just said. Women don't like guys like you. Women do not like guys like you. You're a turnoff. Peepin' Tom is a turnoff. It's perverted. You're a sex deviant. You're a sex weirdo. And that controls you. That controls your time, and it controls all your money. You walk around begging for money for people to invest in your peep show, your online peep show. We heard you did. Our witness that said Charles Perry, as long as I've known him, puts hidden cameras in women's homes. He trolls women. His wife thinks he's traveling for business. His wife and Jackie and Jordan and Matthew think he's traveling for business. And actually what he does is he trolls women, and he finds women who are divorced with kids, and he puts a hidden camera in their house when they're not home. He gets the landlord or the maintenance guy or a locksmith to break him in, and he has the hidden cameras installed. And then he proceeds to fuck with them and fuck with them and fuck with them and fuck with them because he gets off on that. He likes to go rub one out. He likes getting women upset. And then he goes and rubs one out, and he thinks that's a romance. He thinks that's a date. That's how delusional this guy is. The guy, that's what our witness said. He said you solicited money from him. You walk around wanting a handout. Please give me money for my online peep show. Please give me money for my online peep show. Begging like a fucking little beggar. That's what the witness said. I'm quoting a witness. This is not my words. I don't know anything about it. I know you watched me in my house, and I know it makes me want to barf. You're a turnoff, sir. That is a crime because it's offensive. And you don't seem to get that. Listen to me. Shut up and listen. When you do things that are offensive and illegal, people aren't going to like you. Listen to what I'm saying. When you do things that are offensive and illegal, people don't like that. Stop. So how embarrassing for you. How embarrassing for you. How embarrassing for you. You don't have anything real. You don't have anything real. You don't have anything real. It's all make-believe in your head. It's ridiculous. People laugh at you. How embarrassing. How fucking embarrassing. You're no different than him. You are no different than this guy.
I don't. Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's
No,
what I
no,
do.
I don't. Just talk.
Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for...
What do you think this is, Perry? That's the same damn thing. It's just in writing. In 2014, and I moved too, twice. I moved to get away from you. Get off me. Get off me. Get the hell off me. Now, because you didn't get off me, I got that. And then when you did it, you just varied it a little. And then I got that. Because you won't get off me, and you're pissing everybody off. Get off me. Do not contact me again. Leave me alone. Don't bother me anymore. Don't bother me again. Don't contact me. Don't hack. Don't peep. When we get stuff like this, sir, it is because you piss us off. And my guys went at you harder. You can talk to police on the phone. You can talk to police on the phone. Stop asking me who it is and how I know this and how I know that. It's not your business. It's a need to know. If you're not in the need to know, you're not going to know. You're not going to know. When you're sitting in a courtroom and you got to sit there and listen to all the shit I had to sit and listen to, all the shit you said that I got to sit and listen, that I had to sit and listen to, then you'll know. And not one day before. When we get this, and I said this, everybody already knows. It's already been said over and 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 over. Please stop. Please get it. Nobody wants you here. Get the hell out. You're a troublemaker. You cause stress. You cause anxiety. You cause sadness and grief and fear. We're tired of it. Everybody's tired of it. We are all tired of you. Stop it. Stop. That's what she felt. She's screaming. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. We're tired of you. When we get what you just said, that's not because everybody loves you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please stop it. Control yourself. You have nothing real. You have nothing real. Nothing at all. You look ridiculous with this thing. You embarrassed the hell out of me. You embarrassed the hell out of me. You have nothing. There's nothing there. You're just that guy. You will never get a date with me. You're too low class. You're subpar. You can't be normal. Women don't like guys like you. Women do not like men like you, who have no control and no class and no dignity and can't be normal. You're never going to get a date with me. Get the hell off me. Right now, get off me. And stay out of my life. Stay out of my business. Get off me. Get off me, Charles. Get off me. You are dealing with people that have a lot of power because I matter and you don't. You're a sad little maniac with nothing to define you but your sad little stupid crime, and you're caught. When we get this, Mr. Perry, you pissed off the wrong people. When we get this, he's going to send you home, harass the hell out of you. And then when you tell on him, he's going to claim you're harassing him. You pissed everybody off. They told me, because you pissed them off. People don't like it when you're cruel to another person. If you were smart, if you were my kind of guy, you couldn't bring yourself to do the things you've done to me. If you were smart, if you were my kind of guy, you would understand how people think. They don't like negative emotions. They'll run from it. They'll do whatever they have to do to get away from a negative situation, stress, anxiety, and go to somebody who will put a stop to what you're doing. Duh. People do what they have to do to avoid pain and gain pleasure. So if there's some officer coming around, you can go through 5, 6, 7 people if you want to get the message out. We're going to put a stop to it. Then you won't have to worry about it anymore. What do you think people are going to do, dumbass? I thought you went to, Texas Tech. What is that, Cracker Jack box law, a degree on everything? You're too low class for me. I don't do peeper toms. You're not good enough. You can't be normal. You don't have anything real. But nobody should have to scream at you. You don't have any dignity. Your trailer park trash. Your Jerry Springer show. You don't have class. You don't have dignity. There will never be a date. Ever. Between me and you. And you can talk to cops on the phone. So stop asking me all these weird questions that don't even make sense. They don't even make sense. I don't even know how to answer you. Other than you can talk to cops on the phone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And then I hear this afternoon, my guy says, guess what? Somebody just ripped to those guys. You thought killing Lucky and Mike was going to solve the problem. You made a whole bunch of new problems. You didn't get rid of the leaks. You thought they were leaking. You whacked them. There won't be any more leaks. Now there's more than ever. And now you got questions around that. What'd you do to them? Yep. That's what my guys tell me. I can be wrong and not crazy. It's fun. It's interesting. People can make a mistake and not be crazy. This is different. You're not making a mistake. You know good and well I don't like you. You know good and well I don't like you. 10-year reject. Nothing but a wannabe. Just a little wannabe butt-in Bertha. You're pathetic. You're a nothing. You're a nobody. Listen to me. I mean, I'm tired of repeating the same thing over and over. And, it's irritating for me. This was my granddad. This whole wall at Roswell Police Department was his name's on that. He was a county treasurer and a city councilman. I grew up in a very small town. My family was the power in the town where I grew up. We had to behave ourselves. We're the chief's grandkids. We were not allowed to be rude. David, you with your gaslighting, rude technique of weird, doesn't work. Pisses me off, though. It sure pisses me off. Don't you ever tell people to do that to me again. Doesn't work. Doesn't change my mind one bit. It just makes me mad. Because you're making phone calls to people in my life you shouldn't even know. So stop doing that. Do not do that again, sir. Do not do that again. Charles, yeah, I was raised in the house of a dignitary who had class and behaved. We were taught etiquette, dignity, class, and not to act like you or have anything to do with people who act like you. You're not good enough for me. You'll never be good enough for me. You can't be normal for 5 minutes. Peeping, sir, is a crime, and it's a disgust, and it's a turnoff. You are a big blob, fat, perverted turnoff. And that is the best you can do, isn't it? You are controlled by weirdo. Control yourself. You control you. If you can. If you have that kind of power. I've been around a shit ton of power guys, Charles. They do not act like you. They don't have time. They have a whole lot better things to do than sit around and bother everybody with a weirdo problem and a delusion. They can get a date in 5 minutes with somebody who wants a date. There's no force needed. There's no begging. There's no coercion. There's no, I'll kill her. I'll false arrest her. Whatever, I'll starve her. I'll take her car. Then maybe she'll want me. Get the fuck out of my life. You don't have a choice. It is hysterical. After all the times I've quoted what you just said, that you think you do. People aren't stupid. We're all tired of you. Everyone's sick and tired of you. Get out.